So in so in our last class, we have seen some example for another example for digital, right? And how to add a home button, home window, and pop-up window. Okay. Now today we see the analog properties. For that, I'll close this once. I create a new window from here. Right click, select new. Like I give some name like tank something. Say okay. Now for our tank, I go to the wizard. Here we are having some tools, right? Slider, vertical slider. Can expand this. Okay. So double click on this slider and I give some name like level something. Level. Say okay. Define level. Okay. So take the data type as memory integer here. Okay. So integer means 0, 1, 2, 3, some complete number. Whereas real number is having some points. Okay, 0.0, 0.1 like that. So that is the difference. So we see with the memory integer. And say okay. Save. Close. Now for our properties, for example, from wizard, okay, for displaying that level, okay, we are having tanks. So for the tanks, here you can see we are having a symbol factory. Symbol factory means it is having a package of all the field instruments. Means we are having different types of instruments, buttons, push buttons, etc., toggle switches, pumps, motors. There are many types of field instruments are there. So those symbols are available in the symbol factory here. Okay. So double click on the symbol factory and click here on the window. So here you can see we're having different types of symbols here. It's a big library of all the symbols available in the industry. Okay. Now we go for the tanks. You can see the motors are also there. Okay. So you go for the tanks. Select any tank here. Say okay and add it here. So this object we are taken from symbol factory. Okay. So whenever you take any object from symbol factory, you can see there are big square boxes, black color boxes on the symbol. Okay. So what you need to do is we need to right click on this cell or symbol, break cell. Okay. We need to break the cell. Otherwise, if you double click on this, again it will open the symbol factory here. Okay. So to break that connection, okay, you have to right click, cell or symbol, break symbol. Now you can see, okay, there is a difference here, right? So this square boxes have been reduced. Okay, size is reduced. So you can increase the size. Double click on the tank. You can see we are having many analog properties for this tank. Now we are having percent fill. Okay, for filling the tank, we are having percent fill. So vertical fill or horizontal fill. So I select this vertical, click on the vertical, give the same tag name level. Okay, under expression. Now in this properties you can see we are having minimum fill, maximum fill. That is value 0 to 100. And how much percent of that tank you want to fill, that percentage also you can select. And if you want any background color, okay, you can select the background color also. And the direction towards upward direction or from top to bottom down direction, that also you can select and say okay. Okay, now let's see in the result. Save the windows, runtime. Now when I increase the slider here, move the slider, you can see tank level is also increasing. Okay, this is for displaying your analog values. Okay, or just like level. If you want to display value, what we have to use is you have to select text. Select the text here at the top here. If you want to display 00, and just expand it. Right, we can expand and select the size like in the last class we have discussed. Right click on that, double click on that, value display. So select this analog, tag name is level, value displays analog. You can see. Okay, so this is another way for displaying your value. Okay, so you can do a lot of things here, like we're having a rectangle I'm taking here, for example. For this also, if you want to show the color fill, double click on this percent fill vertical. Save the window, go to runtime, see. This way also you can do. Okay, or if you want to change the color of this, select this object. We're having 1 second, is on the toolbar here. This color window here, color fill color, any color you want you can select. Okay, that window color will be changed. Okay, background color you can see it is showing blank. Okay, black. If you want to change the background color also, double click on this. Under the same property, background color option is here. Select this. If you want it white, select white also. Save the windows. Check in the, see. So here in SCADA, most of the things are depending on the properties. What property you want to use, that we have to select. Now, this is one thing. Now I take one rectangle here. Now double click on the rectangle. So you can try with this horizontal also. Okay, horizontal means left to right filling. One more thing, sorry, double click here. If you want to change the fill level, so I can change this to like 50, 0 to 50% only I want to fill. That percentage level will be 0 to 100. This is the level 0 to 100, that value is there. But how much you want to fill the tank level, that you can select. Only 50%. Say okay. See here, when I move it total 100 here, complete 100, it is filling only 50% of the box, right? That way also you can select a percentage. Okay, now next we see the location property. Location means moving, okay, from one location to another location, from one place to another place. So I select the same tag here. In this you can see value at top 0 means when it is 0, okay, this box will be at the top, and when this is 100, okay, then the box should be at the bottom, okay, 100. And vertical movement means 0 to 100, up to down, how much movement you want. Okay, we see this one by one. See, this is 100, so it is at the bottom. So when I move this here, now this is 0, it is at the top. So when I move this for value 100, it is at the bottom. Okay. Now it is for 0 to 100. For 0 to 100 value, 0 to 100 is a moment. If I want more moment, I can change double the moment here. Okay, I can increase the moment. See, it's moving more distance. Okay, so like that moment, how much moment you want, that you can increase the size, but the left side value, that is this value will be 0 to 100 only. Okay, this value for the 0 to 100, how much moment you want. Okay. Now similarly you can have horizontal movement. So level, see, it is 0 to 100. If I want to move the block little bit further up to here, so I will change the moment here for this horizontal 200, doubling the moment. Okay, you can see the moment is increased. So this is a horizontal movement. Next property we are having is object size, that is height and width. So height, like a level for 0 to 100, how much percentage height you want, you can select. Okay. Is that, okay, I don't want this horizontal. So it is 0, so height is 0. So once I increase here, you can see the height is also increasing. Like that, how much percentage of the height you want, that also you can check. Like for 0 to 100, I want only 50% of the height. Or we are having anchor. Anchor means from bottom it is increasing the height. Or if you want to change it from the middle, you can select the middle also. From middle it will increase the size. See, at middle it is increasing. Only 50% of the box. Okay, so like this you can practice with these properties also. Then we are having width. Width means left to right. Okay. Or you can use both the properties also. It's not like you can use only a single property. You can use both the properties also. If you want to display both the things. This how it shows. Increasing the height as well as the width. Okay. Like this you can use both the properties also. Then next property like sliders. Okay. If I want to create my own slider, means when I move the object, it should slide. Okay. So select this level tag. I can directly slide this box. I can directly slide the box. Okay, so like this properties we can use. Okay, similarly we are having horizontal slide. Okay, now for this we are having some miscellaneous properties also, and that is miscellaneous we are having orientation. Okay, orientation means rotation. Okay, clockwise and counterclockwise. CCW means counterclockwise, means reverse. Okay, so 0 to 100, 0 to 100, 0 to 360-degree rotation. X and Y position 0 0. So, okay, 0 0 means at middle of this box it should rotate. So you can see here. Okay, now if you want to rotate at some angle, I can change the XY position. Okay, like Y axis I will make it 90. Y axis 0, Y is 90. So when I do this, so this how the box is moving. Only 360 degrees, or if you want 180 degrees. Okay, that value also you can change here with the clockwise rotation. If you want both at 90 degrees, here's how it looks. This is 180 degrees. Okay, now if you want any tooltip also, you can do the tooltip like static text level, our tag name. Save it. So when you move this cursor here, you can see it is showing the level as a tooltip. Okay, when you move the cursor, it is not showing. For this, we are given a tooltip. That's why it is showing the tooltip here. Okay. Now, other properties like fill color analog or level at different level. Okay, from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, like that. At different level, if you want a different color, for that you can select this option like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, up to that. Okay, so here I can select different colors in these boxes. Then say okay. So when I move this here slider, you can see so both the properties are working. Rotation as well as color change, fill color. Okay, so like this we are having different analog properties. Similarly, this line color means this border color if you want to change. Okay, for that purpose you can use. So user input and log. Okay, don't use this property. It will hang your software. Okay, there's a problem with this properties here. Okay, so do not use this user input and log. Then push button action also if you want to give discrete value. Okay, discrete value. That is for another tag you have to use. Means when you press this object, okay, some action if you want to give, like for digital operation, okay, for that you can use. So yesterday I seen with a button, okay, the same thing, okay, this box can also work like a button. You can give the same properties to the box, okay. That's why it is enabled here. So what you do is you practice with these properties what I have shown: fill color analog, percent fill, location, object size, slider, and orientation, tooltip, value display using this text. Okay, so practice with this today. Okay, for analog values. Okay, and also what I have shown here is by changing the number. Okay, percent fill. So first check what it is written and what is the meaning of that. Okay, so try to understand this and practice. Okay, so you have to understand the properties first, then only you can easily make any configuration here. Okay, modification, configuration, designing, okay, using these properties in SCADA or HMIs. Okay, so we practice this today. So 1 second.